What is going on, everyone? My name is the California Cougar, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, I'm going to be voting on the Major League Baseball All Star Game. So the first ballots have officially gone live. It's officially open for fans to vote for who they want in the All Star Game. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be casting my initial ballot for the All Star Game. Even though it's still about a month away, I thought, you know what, let's vote. So starting off with first base here for the American League. And yes, I'm doing this on my phone because my computer is a piece of garbage and will not load the ballot for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm going to be doing it on my phone. So starting off with the American League, Vlad Guerrero Jr. I know is having a huge year. I think he is definitely going to get a spot. Yuli Gurriel is also having a pretty strong year for the Astros. Trey Mancini's having a good year as well. Great comeback story for Mancini, actually, because he was battling, was it colon cancer, I believe? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Matt Olson's having a nice season. Jared Walsh is having a really good season, but, I mean, I got to go with Vlad Jr. here, I think. So we're going to cast Vlad Jr. in the American League. Now, in the National League, by the way, you can only select one player. In the National League, Brandon Belt, not a terrible year, but could be better. Jesus Aguilar is having a decent year. CJ Cron, not terrible. Freddie Freeman, not bad. Rhys Hoskins is having a pretty big year. He could definitely be a choice. Colin Moran's having a nice year. Max Muncy's having a good year. Yeah, not a lot of great options in the National League. It's between Hoskins and Muncy, and as much as I hate this guy, I think I gotta go with Max Muncy. So, yeah, as much as I can't stand him, I gotta go with Max Muncy. I think he's the only right choice here. So at first base we got Vlad Jr. and Max Muncy. At second base, so Jose Altuve's having a nice comeback season for the Astros. Not a lot of good second basemen here. DJ LeMahieu's having a pretty down year. Madrigal, I've never even heard of this guy. Not a bad year. Marcus Simeon's having a strong year. I think I gotta go with Simeon, actually. I think he's having the best year out of anyone here. Merrifield's kind of having a bit of a down year. Not a lot of great options, but if I have to pick one, I think you could go with Altuve. I definitely think you can make an argument for Altuve, but I think Marcus Simeon is having the better year overall. I mean, 835 OPS for Altuve versus 895 for Simeon, and really, Altuve's just got a better average than Simeon. That's really it. So, moving on to the National League side, Ozzie Albies, not a bad year. Jazz Chisholm, he was starting off strong, but he has cooled off a lot. Adam Frazier could be a good pick, actually. He doesn't hit home runs, but he's kind of like Jeff McNeil in a way, where he hits for a good average, but just doesn't hit a lot of homers. Let's see. Yeah, speaking of Jeff McNeil, he's having a down year, and plus he's been injured the whole time. So, yeah, honestly, I think, do I go with Gene Segura, though? Gene Segura's numbers are almost as good, honestly. I gotta go with Frazier. Frazier's probably gonna be the lone rep for the Pirates, so gotta give the Pirates somebody. Now, at third base, Alex Bregman's having a nice year. Let's see who else. Rafael Devers is having a pretty good year too. Yohan Moncada's having a nice year. Jose Ramirez has cooled off a little bit. Gio, not too bad. Do I go with Jose Ramirez or Devers? I think I go with Devers, honestly. So we're going to take Devers. Now, going to the National League, Arenado, of course. He's always a good option. Chris Bryant having a monster season. J.D. Davis's numbers look good, but the problem is he's been hurt the whole time, so I can't really go with him. I mean, if he wasn't hurt and he was putting up those numbers, then yeah, he would be the obvious choice. Longoria's having a nice year, but he just got hurt. He just got put on the IL, which kind of sucks. As much as I want to put him on. Austin Riley's having a nice year. A lot of good third basemen here. You got Turner, who's having a nice year. Austin Riley, Arenado, Longoria, and Chris Bryant. I think I gotta go Chris Bryant. Like, as much as I want to say somebody like Arenado or Austin Riley or even Turner, I think Chris Bryant is the right choice here. So we're gonna go with, if I can click it, Chris Bryant. All right, shortstop. In the American League, Tim Anderson's hitting for good average. Not much else there. Xander Bogaerts is having a monster year. Carlos Correa's having a pretty strong year. Who else? Kiner Falefa, not a bad year. Alberto Mondesi, I don't think he's played enough, from what I know. Joey Wendell's having a decent year. I think I gotta go Bogaerts here. I think he's putting up the best numbers overall. Do I go Bogaerts or Correa? I gotta go Bogaerts. I think. And then in the National League, we've got, let's see, Javier Baez, not a terrible year. Brandon Crawford's having a really good year, especially for a guy that's fallen off over the past few years. Lindor's definitely having a down year. Who else? Corey Seager. Corey Seager's been hurt the whole time. Trevor Story, a bit of a down year for him. Miguel Rojas, he was doing fine until he got hurt. Do I go with Tatis or Turner? Tatis has been hurt a lot longer, but I think Tatis might be the choice. He's still he's still hitting 17 home runs. That's absolutely wild, despite having 2 trips to the injured list already. And then who was the other guy I was looking at? Crawford. Do I go with Tatis or Turner? I think you got to go Tatis. All right, so catchers. Not a very strong year for catchers so far. Like, Grandal is having a pretty bad year. He's got a good OPS, but his average stinks. Mitch Garver, kind of the same thing. Good OPS, terrible average. And then, you have all these other scrubs with averages well below 200. You do have Salvador Perez, though, who's having a nice season. 275 average, 14 homers, 40 RBIs, 818 OPS. Yeah, I think you got to go with Salvador Perez. Drinking from the fountain of youth. Who would have thought? And then over in the National League, I really think there's only one choice here. I mean, you look at some of these guys. Tucker Barnhart's having an okay year. Carson Kelly's having a pretty strong year. Yachty is even having a decent year. Omar Narvaez is having a decent year. But there's only one choice here, and that's Buster Posey, I think. You could make an argument for Real Muto. I didn't even see Real Muto. Or even Will Smith, but I'm going Posey. I'm going my boy Posey. Comeback season for him. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. Now this is where things get a little tricky, because you got the outfield. And we actually can pick 3 players for each league. So, Benintendi's having a strong year. Michael Brantley's having a pretty good year. Byron Buxton was having a monster year before he got hurt. Do I still put him on the ballot, though? Even though he's hurt? Is he going to be back for the All Star Game? That's the other thing I don't really know. What else? Gallo, no. Adolis Garcia. I think he's got to be one of them. I mean, we'll keep looking. Grichuk is having a good year. Haneker's having a strong year. Who else? Teoscar. Teoscar's having... Aaron Judge. Okay, Aaron Judge I think has to be one of them. So, Adolis Garcia, Aaron Judge, maybe Teoscar. Do I go with those 3? This is tough. Cedric Mullins. How much has he played? I don't know how much these players have all played. I don't know how long they've been on the IL for, if at all. Mike Trout, I don't think he's going to be playing in the All Star game. He's been hurt for too long, as much as I want to pick him. Yeah, I think Aaron Judge has to be one of them because he's got the best numbers out of anybody. Let's see if I can find him again. Yeah, there he is. So we'll go with Aaron Judge. I think Teoscar's got to be another one. Or do I go with somebody like Haniger? Or even Grichuk, honestly. Ooh, Grichuk or Teoscar? Teoscar has a higher OPS and a higher average, but not by that much. And Grichuk's actually hit for more RBI. I'm going to go with Grichuk, I think. Does Grichuk... I don't know how much... I don't know a lot about... I don't pay as much attention to the American League, so I don't know how long any of these players have been on the IL. And I think I'm going to go with Adolis Garcia first, but... Ooh, Mark Canha has had a pretty good year, too. Or Brantley. This is tricky. I probably should have done more research on who's been on the IL the longest. Haniger? Do I go with Haniger? Or Teoscar? Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Grichuk here. I don't know how much he's played. Let me know down in the comments how long he's played, but that's who I'm gonna go with. And then in the National League, I think there's a few clear choices here. Acuna's one of them. Will obviously come back, but I think Acuna's got to be one of them. Mookie Betts, not a terrible season, but a bit of a down year by his standards. Cole Calhoun, I think he's been on the injured list for a bit. Yeah, Castellanos, I think definitely has to be one of them. And then Harper's had a pretty strong year. Ketel Marte has had a pretty good year too, but I think he's been injured for a while too. He hasn't hit for a whole lot of power, just good contact. Tyler O'Neill's actually having a pretty good year. Who else? Brian Reynolds having a decent year. Darren Ruff, he's been on the IL. Soto's starting to heat up. There's a lot of good options here. Chris Taylor is having a good year. But I think there's three obvious choices here. Jesse Winker's one of them, so we're going to put him on the ballot. And then we're going to go back to Castellanos, if I can find him. What the hell just happened? Oh, my thing froze for a second. So, let's see. Where are you, Castellanos? There's Castellanos. And then the third choice has to be Acuna, I think. So we're going to go with those three. And then the designated hitter. I think there's really only one choice here. Jordan's having a great year. Nelson Cruz is being Nelson Cruz. He's doing Nelson Cruz things. But I think Ohtani... Ooh, wait, actually, JD Martinez is putting up disgusting numbers. So is Austin Meadows, actually. But I think JD's putting up... Ooh, I was originally thinking Ohtani. He's the obvious choice. But... Oh, JD. Who do I go with here? Do I go with Ohtani or JD? JD has fewer RBIs and home runs. But he has the better average by far and slightly better OPS. Oh, who do I go with here? Do I go with JD or Ohtani? I feel like Ohtani is going to get on pitching-wise. I want to pick Ohtani. I really do, but I can't ignore JD's numbers. You know what? I'm going with Ohtani. I'm picking Ohtani. All right, so there is my lineup. So at first base, you got Vlad Jr. and Max Muncy. At second base, Marcus Semien and Adam Frazier. Third base, you got Rafael Devers and Chris Bryant. Shortstop, you got Xander Bogaerts and Fernando Tatis. Catcher, Salvador Perez and Buster Posey. And then the outfield in the American League, you got Adolis Garcia, Randall Grichuk, and Aaron Judge. And in the National League, you've got Ronald Acuna, Nick Castellanos, and Jesse Winker. And then at DH, you got Shohei Ohtani. No DH in the National League. So that is what I'm going to go with, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. What does your All-Star Game ballot look like? And again, this is subject to change. Like, I need to look up Grichuk a little bit more because he's the only choice I'm really skeptical about. I might change that, but let me know what you guys think of my ballot down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with some picks? And who would you put on your ballot? Let me know down below. And make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more content to come in the future. And remember, guys, my Q&A will be coming out next Saturday, barring anything that comes up. And I will let you guys know about that. If something does come up, I'll let you guys know in my comment section of that video. But remember, keep asking me questions. You have until I upload that video to ask questions. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content to come in the future. And until that next video, once again, my name is the California Cougar. And always remember to stay California cool. Peace.